Hi everyone, it's Nikki. Right, so we're now at the end of week 2, so I thought I'd come on and I've had a weigh-in. Obviously before, if you remember, like on my other videos, I said that week 2 isn't always the greatest of weeks, so I wasn't holding out for much. And like I said in my previous video that the week 2, because it was the time of the month, I was a bit hungry, especially at the beginning. It got a bit easier towards the end, but at least that week's over and we're now on to week 3. So the weight loss, it was a loss. The weight loss at the end of week 2 was 3 pounds gone forever. So I'm happy with that. So in total that's £11 loss in 2 weeks. So fingers crossed that at the end of week 3 I can lose another £3 and lose a stone. That's the aim anyway. So I also did my measurements again. Most of the places I haven't lost any inches yet. It's only been 2 weeks, so I wasn't really expecting a lot. I don't really know why I did it. But my waist, I've lost 1 inch, and my chest, I've lost 2 inches. So that's pretty good in 2 weeks, I think, to have lost on those areas. Everywhere else, like arms and legs, it's the same. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm happy with how it's going, weight loss. So we're going on to week 3 now. And then obviously we'll see how that goes. I have found that I am looking at food, you know, the nutritional ingredients a lot more. I'm trying to find things, like I've told you before, I'm quite a fussy eater, so I've got to read the packets and find out exactly what I'm eating, which is making me a lot more aware. Before, obviously, I would just buy it and stick it in my mouth. But now I'm looking at it. If it's too high in carbs and calories, it goes back. So yesterday we had, was it yesterday? Father's Day anyway, we had a barbecue, and obviously John and the kids had the burgers and things like that. Obviously with this diet you're not really supposed to have white carbs, so you know, white bread, pasta, rice, things like that. So what I did, so I didn't miss out, because this is a thing, you can't just have to have something different all the time and miss out all the time, because you just won't stick to it and you just won't enjoy yourself. So I decided, when I went into Morrison's, I had a look at pita bread instead. So I bought some wholemeal pita bread because the calories were only like 118 or something like that, and the carbs were low as well, and obviously with it being wholemeal. So I bought those. I had one of those, I had some salad in it, and I had a lean burger, and then I just kind of broke it up and put it in the pita. And I sat with them, they had their burgers, I felt like I was having the same thing. And you want to be able to join in on what everyone else is having and feel like you're not missing out. A little bit, only a little bit, like the Domino's that they had, that I told you about before. Wasn't quite the same, because obviously I had a wrap with pizza toppings on, and they had the Domino's, which wasn't very fair. So yeah, so I joined in with the food that they had on Father's Day, and I have to say, it did make me feel a little bit uncomfortable after I had it, because I'm so used to not really eating food like that. I'll literally have some chicken breast or something. I haven't really had proper meals for 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks, and I felt yeah, a bit sort of full and not uncomfortable, but not how I felt for a while. So I took the dog for a long walk, had a wander around, instead of standing in a field and throwing the ball to her, which is what I would probably have done before. So the dog's still getting her exercise and I'm being lazy. So we didn't go to a field and throw a ball, we just walked around the streets. We just kept walking and walking, and yeah, and then when I came back, I feel like I've had some exercise, the food's gone down. So yeah, I was happy with that. So we're moving forward to week 3. One thing I did have delivered today, which I've told you about before, are these. You can see them. Lodo. A lot of people have never heard of Lodo, and I was one of them. So what I'm going to do is, on my next video, I'm going to go through all the Lodo information and what you can make with Lodo, and then I'll probably make a pizza or something like that, and let you know, give it a bit of a review basically, and let you know what I think. Because that's the thing, I am finding different things that I've never heard of before, like things like the bare naked rice, bare naked noodles. They've barely got any carbs in, they've barely got any carbs in them as well, and they're very low in calories. So again, I would never have looked at them before. I wouldn't have bothered. I'd have just got normal rice, probably basmati rice, normal pasta, and I'd have eaten those, and that would have been the end of that, and I wouldn't have even thought about how many calories are in it or how many carbs are in it. But it's about making the right choices at the moment, so I can eat certain things for my evening meal. Obviously in the day I'm having my products, so I can eat all the things in my evening meal, not feel like I'm missing out, and try all these lower carb and lower calorie items that I've just never seen before. And other people that want to lose weight, or even just want to eat healthier, they could try them as well. I can give them a bit of a review, tell you what I think, although my opinion, because I'm such a fuss eater, it's great for the fusses, okay? So, but if you're, some people might like things that I don't, so obviously it's just an opinion. But obviously I can work through those and let you know what I find. Obviously those bare naked noodles and rice that I was talking about, you can find those in, you can get them in Holland and Barrett, but you can also get them in most of the supermarkets. I picked some up from Morrison's, so you can get them anywhere really. But yeah, the Lodo, I will do that on my next video. As mentioned before, my mum can't have gluten-free, so I ordered extra, because you can order them in different amount of sizes, boxes, and so I've ordered this for her, so I'm going to go and deliver some to her and see what she thinks of them, and then try them out, and I'll let you know what I think. So for now, that's my update, my weigh-in update. So I've lost £3, that's 11 in total. Fingers crossed for the extra 3 this week, because that'd be pretty cool, losing a stone in 3 weeks. But yeah, so I will see you next time. So take care. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. I've mentioned before that the reason why I'm doing this journey on YouTube is because I'm a massive yo-yo dieter. I don't stick to anything. So I'm hoping that doing these videos, putting it on YouTube, seeing that people are watching it, obviously if I've got lots of subscribers, I'd like to think that people are watching as well, and then I can, it'll make me stick to it. I won't feel like I want to give up. I'll stick to it just because I know that I don't want to let people down. So hopefully I'm helping you out with products I find, or with information about this Shake That Weight diet that I'm doing at the moment. But obviously it helps me out as well, because I'd like to lose a further 3.5 stone. So for now, end of week 2. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.